Hello there, my Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your What Do I Need read for this new moon in Sagittarius, waxing full to the full moon in Cancer, December 2020. I'm your reader, Mark Angelo Lyons, Mal for short, professional witch, professional intuitive president of Drawing the Circle Productions, the Archangel of Lyons, Mark Angelo Lyons, but you can call me Mal. Hi, hey Scorpios, hey my subscribers, thank you so much for following along, getting a every day. I got like another like or two. It's slow and steady wins the race for some reason, but I'm giving you the best that I got, and I know you know that. If you are new to my channel, so here you like, hit like, right? You like me, you want more, subscribe. You want to know when I'm putting stuff out? Hit the notification bell. Please feel free to comment as wanted, because I read all the comments and I reply when I can. It's a busy thing being a professional witch. Your life isn't your own. It belongs to the divine. And that's how I like it. At least that's how I define it. So let's get up in this gig. It is a 6-card draw. 1 card from 6 different decks. 3 oracles, 2 tarot, 1 healing system. The Matcon healing mantra deck will be the last card down, giving you a mantra that you need. And this is a what do I need read. Asking my pantheons what it is you need from this new moon in Sagittarius on December 14th. It's at 11:17 a.m. Eastern time. It's an eclipse, but it also goes void, of course, all at the same time. So there's like 0 new moon energy, right? It's a lot of dark moon, and then it goes right new, right as it leaves the sign. So you have to wait until 10:30-ish p.m. That day, sorry. Oh, right, to do your new moon stuff in Capricorn later tonight. Sorry, I looked at the wrong line. And of course, we're looking to the full moon, December 29th, 5:28 a.m. Now, it is a new moon on Monday, so you know what that means. Light your fires, dance through the night, wake up Nick Rhodes, right? We've got to fly kites with lightning bolts and Simon Le Bon, and I'm always down for a little bonbon. Aren't you? I think you are. Shall we? I guess that's about it. That's all the exposition. All the decks that I read are in the description box below. I'm tired of doing expositions today. I just want to do the reads. It's dark moon in Scorpio right now, and I'm doing this. Woohoo! Let's get up in this gig. Take a nice deep breath. Oh, that feels so good. My angels of water, the sign of Scorpio, my Gabrielites, please 1 card in clarity for the Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. This new moon in Sagittarius to full moon next in Cancer 2020. What is the angel they most need to call upon, work with, integrate, whatever, for the well-being of all this new moon to full moon next? December 2020, the healing angel of healing, all right? So there's healing going on. You just need to call upon that angel. Just say that you need healing, and don't take it personally. Everybody does right now. It's 2020. Look what we're all going through. This could be physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, astral, divine, mystical healing. It's such a general card because it's the healing with the angel's oracle, right? So let's just keep going. And we'll see what builds upon that, because it's just, it's like saying you got the Costco card, but which section, right? It's a lot. There's a lot in there. Isn't that right, Melchior? Hey, baby kitty. I don't know if you can see him. I got, well, a kitten. He's a moose. Hi, baby. He just looks at me. He just wants his temptations. The cookies, not the, yeah. This is the new deck, the Crystal Oracle, that I got up in Saratoga Springs when I visited my parents for Thanksgiving-ish the week before. We've all been in quarantine, you know, we dip ourselves into antibacterial, antiviral, everything that we can. So I always drop into the Mystic Moon, the Magic Moon, sorry. Saratoga Springs, see my friend Veronica, and I picked up this deck. I was like, oh, this looks cute. Unwrapped it, started reading the book. I was like, oh my God, this is really deep. So as a result, I cleansed, consecrated, empowered, and dedicated the deck to the Archangel Ariel, my personal Archangel, the angel of Earth, right? The angel of nature, and angel of Earth, I should say, but she's also the Archangel of Lyons. Archangel of Lyons. Let's see what she say you need. What crystal, right? What crystal, gem, mineral, maybe what's written in the book, maybe the actual stone itself. But we'll see. Might be all of that for you. Breathe. I love you so much, Archangel Ariel. Please, 1 card in clarity from my Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching these vids. What is the crystal oracle that they need this new moon in Sagittarius to full moon Next, in Cancer, December 2020, considering they need to call upon the healing angel of healing. Please, what is the stone that they most need to work with in definition or literal or both? You'll like this new moon to full moon next. Gold. It's a Spandau Ballet song. You got, okay, no, I'm from Generation X. I can't. Gold, gold. Now look, we know a lot about gold, right? It's the gold standard. I mean, that word. Oh, this is a long one. I've never read this one before. It's even got an affirmation. Hold on to your second chakra, Scorps. Here we go. Value, confidence, self-worth, money, wealth, money, 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 money. Money, money, money. This gold card, it's a gold card. You got the gold card. Yay, finally, we got a gold card. You are being urged, this gold card is a symbolic reflection of your true inner worth, my Scorpios. You know, you guys are 8th house, money, sex, and power, among other things. At the core of your being, there exists a pure golden essence with an infinite capacity to create, and that is the truth. That is the divine child. This is the core of all of us. You are being urged to look within, Scorpio. Well, that shouldn't be hard. It's what you guys do. To go beyond the superficial personality and connect through contemplation and meditation with your true nature. Now, what could be more healing? You know, like we hear the word rehab, like rehabilitation. The word itself, I'm really big on the original meanings of words because so much gets lost over the centuries. It means to return to its original state. It's like a reset, right? Like if you say I'm rehabilitating the house, that's more like refurnishing, right? Or refurbishing, right? Restoring. This is different. This is about really healing with your true nature, returning to the truth of who you are. There is a yearning within you to manifest all your heart's desires, as it is for all of us, because we've had so much taken away from us this year. At the top of the list, you will discover a yearning for financial wealth and freedom, and for the self-confidence that money can bring. Now, by the way, money can't bring self-confidence in and of itself. It is a symbolic form of energy, and that's a whole other conversation. Do not delude yourself that somehow money is bad or that it does not align with your spiritual ideals. Money is just as much a part of God's creation as we are. In actuality, it is neither good nor bad. Rather, it is something to be valued and put to good use. Sit quietly for a few minutes each day and lovingly imagine yourself having and achieving all of your heart's desires. Then set a goal, one that you feel is achievable in the short term. Focus on it each day until it manifests. Then set a new goal, and so on. Goals are reached one step at a time. An ongoing journey you take, like the hero's journey. I said that, not the book. Set clear goals, yet remember to always keep focused on the present, for it is in the present that all unfolds. You deserve to be and have all your heart desires. Here's the affirmation. I haven't seen a lot of these in this book. Within my heart flows a river of gold. I am one with the eternal light of creation. I manifest my dreams. I create abundance in my life through love. What we're looking at here is a simultaneous angel of healing, the healing angel of healing, helping you heal something very Scorpio, your own internal sense of self-worth. And self-worth, like an evaluation, changes, right? Self-esteem is self-evaluation. It's a verb, not a noun, right? Also healing the financial aspects of your life to give yourself the freedom to do the things that you came in to create in this life. And I think we're all going, like, this could be for any sign of the zodiac in 2020, right? Good. Well, we got something very, very interesting here. That healing is feeling a bit more psychological on the inner as well as financial on the outer. And that's like right up Scorpio's alley. It's your bailiwick. Breathe. Daughters of the Moon Tarot. The clarity, guidance, and grace of the goddesses, the divine feminine, half the universal energy, the yin force, whatever you want to call it. Excuse me for 1 minute. Come here! This is my kitty Melchior, who, though protests, look at those, he's owl kitty, him, he's my Taurus. guys are everything. I love my boys. I have 3 of those if you're new to my channel, and he's the one that likes making little cameos. Lay down, Mom. Lay down, lay down. Okay, I want my cookies. Sorry. Motherhood, what will you do? It's always in your face, motherhood. Let's ask the goddesses, what it is you need to be aware of inside of yourself, shall we? Take a nice deep breath. My goddesses of water and the sign of Scorpio, please, one card in clarity for this beautiful Scorpio collective sun, moon, rising, Venus sign, this beautiful soul watching this video, please. What is it they need to be aware of inside of themselves, right? To grow, right? We're looking at a healing of self-worth here. So what is it they need to address inside of themselves, to embrace, to love, to cherish, to appreciate, but almost like one would appreciate a piece of art within them? This new moon in Sagittarius to full moon next in Cancer 2020, please, my goddesses. Two pentacles, balance. Very physical read for you, my Scorpios. Definitely finding that balance within yourself. Now, of course, this is what I call the juggler in the tarot, but here depicted as these women called the bull leapers, right? They would run towards the bull, grab them by the horns, and flip over them, which is, I think, where grab the bull by the horns might have come from. I don't know. I do not know these things. I am not a linguist. I am a cunning linguist. This is definitely that thing inside of you of kind of figuring things out, right? Well, you do this way. I wouldn't call it indecision as much as I would say you're trying to establish an internal balance, right? Because if the money and the work and all that stuff has gone down, well, usually what does it take to balance that out within yourself? Like low mood, oh my God, low, so you're coming into balance through more of a spiritual angle here. I'm thinking alchemy, particularly if you've got gold in this balance, like the fear, the lack, the lead, which is an insulator, then there's alchemy healing, alchemical healing available here for you to make this into gold, a conductor, something of worth, and something that's healthy. Like gold, if you get it in your system, it's healthy, right? Colloidal gold, you can get it like colloidal silver. But lead, I think we know. Let's leave that. What does this look like on the outside? I think that will really, really help here. Because if you're juggling something on the inner, what's going on the outer? And that's why we use the Mythic Tarot. Sorry, now I've got cat hair on my face. It's the price you pay for snuggles. Breathe. Thank you. Oh my gods, please, one card in clarity for the Scorpio collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. What do they need to be aware outside of themselves with this healing angel that they need to call in? They need to work with the stone of gold, even just metaphorically if necessary, right? That self-worth, that wealth stuff, and they're balancing it inside of themselves, says the goddesses. There's this balancing act going on. So what do they need to be aware of outside of themselves? Maybe how they're coming off, maybe something that they are interacting with. This new moon in Sagittarius to full moon next in Cancer, December 2020. Page of Swords. A message comes in, but an immature message comes in. Now, immature, I don't mean childish. I mean, it's like, hi, we've checked out your resume and we would like to talk to you. It's not, here's the job, right? It might be that eventually, but it is only a page. Now, pages don't have zodiacal correspondence. It's just the way I learned and trained growing up through the tarot. But they are the elements in terms of messages, right? So what is the Page of Swords? The Page of Air can be a new thought, but usually something overheard or communicated because it is a message, but that could be a psychic message. But I think element of air would be more clairvoyant, clairaudient than empathic, right? More upper chakra than lower, more element of air than earth or water, or fire for that matter. So yeah, something comes in that maybe knocks you off balance, hence or brings you into balance, hence the angel healing. Remember, this is a waxing moon. Waxing moons are way more fun than waning usually. But with that thing of gold, I don't know, it feels like an opportunity is coming, but like, are you up for it? I think you are up for it, but you're finding your balance, right? It was sort of like when the office I would teach and read out of in Sayville closed. I was like, what do I do now, right? And now I'm a YouTuber, right? But day one, I wasn't doing this way, right? I had a webcam, right? So it's finding your feet, finding your balance, finding your stability. I know what that's like if this is career-oriented. And right now this feels career-oriented, but also about healing self-worth and finances, which why wouldn't all of that be intertwined, right? Quantum enmeshment. Oh, that's a hard phrase. Yeah, get that one in Scrabble, you'll win the game. The Whispers of Love Oracle. What does your higher self have to say about all this? Breathe. The higher selves, the fifth dimension and above for the Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Please, what is the whisper of love? The piece of inspiration, information, and insight that they need this new moon in Sagittarius to full moon next in Cancer, considering they need to call upon the angel of healing. They need to work with the gold energy in some way, shape, or form. They need to be aware of this balance going on inside of them or work in that balance within them. And they need to be aware of this communication, this message coming in. And as I said, this feels very physical, but this message might be clairvoyant, clairaudient, inspiration-oriented, although there are other cards for that. It's just the feeling that I've got, right? And it might even be like, oh my God, they're auditioning for this. Okay, or you know, something like that. It's got that vibe to it. So please, the higher selves of all involved, what is your whisper of love for the Scorpios? Here we go. The party has been turned, my Scorpios, union of hearts. This is a connection of love that defies explanation. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb here, and it's an intuitive limb, and you're a Scorpio, and it's dark moon in Scorpio, and right now all the veils are lifted for me. This can very much be about a relationship that you have with your work, your career, or your vocation. In fact, I would recommend go look in my videos here on YouTube and look for your Scorpio work, career, and vocation read. Not that I remember what's in it, but I rarely do that. I rarely say to people, go back and look at this or that reading. But my sense is this might be something that's a real passion for you, something that you really love, a connection of love that defies explanation. I'm just not feeling another person here. Yes, some readers would say, oh, but it's the Page of Swords. That's the connection, right? The union of hearts, but I'm not getting that as a person. Either way, there's something you are balancing, juggling here. And if this is the case, if this is you are balancing and juggling a relationship, just go in here, might as well go there, it's on the table. Then you are juggling something internally about a communication either from someone from the past or someone brand new who has come in that has thrown off your balance and you're trying to find it, but there is a union of hearts here, which would indicate a soul contract. Either way, you have a soul contract with the things you do in your work and your career and your vocation and your life throughout your lifetime too. You can't get that wrong. That's just part of the quantum game. You know, you might be a doctor in one quantum and a lawyer in another and a butcher, baker, candlestick maker, all that. But the road you take is the one that is necessary for the evolution of your soul. So this could easily be a soul contract between you and, again, something you came here to do, written in your sacred contract. Read Sacred Contracts by Carolyn Mace. It's a brilliant book, life changer for me. Or this is a contract, a soul contract of some kind that defies explanation, which could knock you off balance with a message. You have to reevaluate, right, your own self-worth and have the money and heal through all of this. So this could be work, this could be love relationship, does not necessarily be a romantic relationship, could be a family member, right? This is a general read. Usually though, this last card down, the Matt Kahn Healing Mantra deck does kind of weave it all together. Take a nice deep breath. My Ascended Masters, please, one card in clarity for my beloved Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What is their perfect healing mantra that they need to use? This new moon in Sagittarius to full moon next in Cancer. There's something coming up at the full moon. I'm telling you this, it's an intuitive thing. It's going to trine whatever you are, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, and Scorpio. And I think this is going to be a lot easier than you think. Like, there's nothing horrible here on the table, right? That the healing mantra card, right? Except the healing angel of the Healing with the Angels Oracle, that's a little concerning because it's like a double whammy of healing. So let's see. My Ascended Masters, what is their perfect mantra this new moon to full moon next December 2020? Dissolving judgments. And I'll bet you anything there are judgments about you. Well, I have judgments about white ink on pastel cards highlighting. I'm over it. I don't have to like the actions of others in order to love my journey. Bam. Right? I don't have to, what is it? I don't have to like the actions of others in order to love my journey. Look, there might be people giving you shit about work, but you got to remember, it's your journey. I have said to so many people in my life, and granted, I wasn't at my best when I said it, but it was still nonetheless truth. I can deliver truth like lightning. I am the son of Zeus. I didn't incarnate for you. Now, people will take great offense at that. You incarnated for all of us. We're all one, right? So this thing of you taking your journey, your path, the little kitten rubbing his tail on my leg. Do you get what I'm saying? That this is a very important thing. And I get the feeling, all right, like if we're going to talk Union of Hearts here, there might very well be two people involved here that have affected you internally. One saying to you, absolutely, you have it, you've got, you are gold, do this. Another saying, but you can't do that. There's too much risk in that. Don't you know what's going to, almost like one's coming from the soul and one's coming from the ego, and both are inside of you as well, right? Does that make sense, right? There might be people mirroring your, right? Scorpio. Nobody knows though. Dissolving judgment. I've yet to be in a Scorpio that was easy to read on sight. I don't have to like the actions of others in order to love my journey. Now, by the way, it doesn't violate the spiritual whatever to not like things. That's usually an intuitive hit. It's like, I don't know, I just don't like it. Well, why? No, it's just a feeling. Don't make me add more to it. Just trust that, right? When judgments are dissolved, you don't have to enjoy the actions of others in order to glean benefit from them. You know what? Get the book by Matt Kahn. The Universe Always Has a Plan. The 10 Golden Rules of Letting Go, because that's part of it. It's not unspiritual to not like things. You have to have the emotional freedom to not like something. When you know that every moment has been created to help each soul shine the brightest, said that before, it becomes easier to not take things personally, particularly if other people don't like what you're doing, right? Maybe these judgments are coming at you as well. Instead, you are able to appreciate the positions life has put you in as evidence of your evolving mastery in form, and that is spiritual, mental, emotional, as well as physical mastery in form. This mantra is ideal for learning to speak your truth, because it's really hard to do that when people are coming down on you or you're coming down on yourself. Cultivating empathy, which I've never met a Scorpio. Well, no, I met tons of Scorpios that had no social empathy, but all of them tend to be intuitively empathic. And trusting the universe. Trusting the universe. This all makes a lot of sense. Let me put it together for you in a blessing. Take a nice deep breath. May the Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs be blessed with all that they need this new moon in Sagittarius to full moon next in Cancer, December 2020, that they may attain the internal balance that they so need as the message that they need comes in. Feeling out the gold, working with the gold within them and perhaps outside of them, with the angel of healing, healing them financially as well as in terms of their own self-worth, particularly because there is a union of hearts here, a connection that defies all explanation, so that they can understand I don't have to like the actions of others in order to love my journey. So may they love their journey, regardless of what judgments are active within them or around them, that they may be the best that they can be, that they can be the gold, the conductor of more spiritual energy, that they can manifest their mastery here on planet Earth in a time when we need it more than ever, because we need our Scorpios empowered, loving, and wise all together, and that is a journey. So may that journey serve them greatly, and may their journey serve all of life this new moon to full moon next December 2020. So will it be. And so it is. Let's called The Grace of Prayer, friends. I have got it. I've had it at birth. And my ebook. I took my ebook Words of Grace off the internet because the Kindle version's coming next year. So excited. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that stuff. As I said before, comment. All right, what is this about? If you feel like sharing, I always read the comments and I comment back when I can. I love you guys so much. Thank you so very much for your time, for your support, my subscribers. And if you want to join along, you know what to do. Otherwise, regardless, unconditionally wishing you the very best and the very, very blessed of this new moon to full moon next December 2020. My Scorpios, hail. Farewell. I love you. And blessed, blessed be.